Hey guys, I'm at Cidercade in Dallas on a very rainy, stormy day. Let's get inside. They've got 7 limited edition Stern pinball machines, plus a bunch of arcade games and other things. Let's check it out. This is definitely one of the better barcades I've been to, because while it's a brewery, it is an excellent arcade as well. They've got classic machines like Tapper, one of my all-time favorite arcade games, great action game. Miss Pac-Man and Galaga, every arcade has that. Nice little row of Nintendo machines here with Donkey Kong, Popeye. Played the heck out of that on my NES and ColecoVision for many, many hours. Always cool to have a play choice machine, Rally X, notoriously difficult maze game. Sort of a racing game because you're driving a car, but it's definitely a maze title. Ooh, nice. My friend Sierra would love this row here. Mortal Kombat machines along with Tekken 6. A little sit-down model there. That's awesome. This is the fighting alley here because you got a number of fighting games, including X-Men versus Street Fighter. That's a fun one. Excelente. Tekken 5, Dark Resurrection. You don't see this many fighting games in one arcade that often, so that's always nice. I remember picking up Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for, I believe it was Xbox at GameStop back in the day. Wasn't cheap either. Ooh, Marvel vs. Capcom, love that one. Played that on PlayStation. Soulcalibur II, killer. Check out the action on Marvel vs. Capcom. Such a dynamic game. Really excellent stuff. Let's continue. They are still decorated for Christmas. It's in a business park and it's got high ceilings. I like that. Kind of doesn't feel quite as claustrophobic, if I can say that word, as some arcades. Pretty nice. And they've got a nice row of modern racing games here. These are always fun. Can't recall too many like these big sit down and play modern racers, to coin a phrase, arcade games that weren't very fun. Pretty much all the ones I've played I've really enjoyed. Just the graphics and the gameplay and the speed, super fun. Always great to see the Cruisin' series still going strong. And we've got a row of classic arcades over here, including Timber, one you don't see every day. That's a lot of fun. Didn't play that one till years later. I don't remember seeing that one back in the day. Pardon me, sir. And some of these modern games with sort of a retro aesthetic. Sky Cursor, never played that one before. Several of these retro modern games. Retro meaning retro style, not vintage. Oh, and hidden back here in the corner, Mario Brothers. Probably my favorite two-player co-op and competitive game of all time. Tempest, a fantastic tube shooter. A lot of you guys probably first played Tempest either in the arcades or at Tempest 2000 on the Jaguar, or the equivalent on the original PlayStation. Love me some Tempest. Continuing on, very cool to have 2 arcade-style sports titles in one cabinet. That's awesome. And another arcade-style sports game, Pigskin, and Pro Pigskin. That's awesome. Die Hard Arcade. My son loves this on the Saturn. I remember we got that on eBay when he was much younger. That was exciting to get that one in. And Dr. Mario, one of the best Tetris-inspired games. Love that one. Great puzzler. Rampage. Created by my buddy Brian F. Colin. Never really warmed up to that one much, but I know it's very popular. Captain Commando. You don't see the arcade version all that often. Really cool. And guys, check out this massive Rampage machine. That is incredibly cool. You definitely don't see this one very often anywhere. That's amazing. And they are decked out with Christmas decorations all over this place. As I record this, it is a couple of days after Christmas. And I really like this area of arcades because, you know, once I've been pushing buttons and flipping flippers for a while, I want to get some activity, get a little exercise in. And I love basketball, as you guys know. Unfortunately, the player 2 is out of order, but still a fun single player game. I did not like this bowling game. Wii bowling felt and played so much better. This one just didn't have a good feel to it. This one's fun. Connect 4 hoops. Takes a little strategy and a little basketball acuity. Love that one. That's a lot of fun. Quarterback Pro. Spent a little time with this one. Enjoyed it. And what I like about it, you can go for accuracy or yardage. Pretty cool. Got some massive machines over here, including Hot Wheels, King of the Road. Maybe that could have been on the Amico since they had the Hot Wheels IP for a hot minute, or so they said. And check this out, guys. Look at this massive Dodgeball Ultimate Arena. Super fun multiplayer. And over here, we've got another row of racing games. Mario Kart DX, Arcade GP. I've played this one many times at various arcades and always found it to be a blast. Super fun. You know, back in the day, I really loved Turbo and Pole Position, but man, it's hard to go back once you play these modern machines. Pretty awesome. Again, more Christmas decorations. Let's go into the rest of the arcade and check out these Stern limited edition pinballs and a number of other arcades, including, this has become a lot of people's favorite multiplayer game, Killer Queen. Some more mainstream favorites, including Golden Tee, little Temple Run action. And out here you can, it's raining today, but so they've got it covered out here, and which is awesome because you can have your drink and a snack and be dry and just, you know, get some fresh air. Step Mania, kind of a DDR type game. Let's Go Island, haven't played that one. And guys, this, the air hockey they have here, when it hits the paddle, or the sides actually, it makes this real irritating, high pinging voice. By the time you finish a game, you could have a headache. Unfortunately, Final Fight is out of order, but you got a little Star Wars quote there, so that's pretty cool. Q*bert, my daughter loves Tetris, but lately she's been trying to get good at Q*bert. So it's been fun playing that with her and sharing some tips, playing that together. That's been fun. Fruit Ninja, another mainstream favorite. And we got some more classic arcades over here, including Blitz 99. And Centipede, my wife's favorite arcade game of all time. Missile Command, the mighty Missile Command. Notice how the Centipede trackball is so much smaller than the Missile Command one. Nerds like me find that interesting. Again, loaded down with Christmas decorations. 1943. Excellent sequel to 1942. Maybe you guys have played that on the NES. It's a great port, better than 1942. Plaques. Probably one of the more successful Tetris-inspired puzzlers. And you got NBA Jam Tournament Edition. They got a lot of arcade sports here. Pretty cool. And around the corner from NBA Jam, we've got Contra. You guys, hardcore NES fans, know that the NES port is generally regarded as a much better game. I like the horizontal graphics on the NES version, and it just has a better feel to it in general. Zaxxon, guys, if you're around in the early 80s, you remember just how incredible this game seemed. It had advanced graphics compared to any shooter that came before it. It just looked amazing. And the same with Pole Position for racing games. This one and Turbo were just really game changers, graphically and in terms of gameplay. Awesome game, and it felt so realistic. Very cool to see Double Dragon 2, The Revenge here. Awesome game. A lot of you probably played this on the NES. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Very fun. Excellent beat 'em up with the isometric perspective there. Another mainstream favorite, Jurassic Park. And hiding back here is Zombie Raid by Sammy. Winners don't use drugs. Let me know in the comments if you remember that slogan. And Spider-Man the video game. I remember playing this at Nickel-Rama back in the Fort Worth area many years ago. Back in the 90s. It was retro then, but still fun. Here's some curiosities back here in the corner. And another lounging area. Let's get to those Stern limited edition machines. All right, guys, check it out. They have 7 limited edition Stern machines. They only make 1,000 each of these. Pretty awesome that they have 7. I've never seen 7 in one place before. So you got John Wick, Godzilla, and Deadpool. Deadpool is number 500 of 1,000. That's pretty cool. Yeah, those do not come cheap. The new X-Men machine, that's the latest from Stern. And it took me a little while to warm up to that one, but I really enjoy it now. And Elvira's House of Horrors, love that machine. Little James Bond action. My son's favorite movie of all time, and he loves that machine as well. Stranger Things, this is a hard machine to play. It's a lot of fun, but man, that ball just wants to go out the side and down the middle too often. Love the Foo Fighters band and the machine. You got Venom. Check it out, guys. Another limited edition one, Rush. Number 276 of 1,000. I like the topper on this one. And I love this machine in general, especially when they have it cranked up so you can hear the Rush tunes. Top 10 favorite band for sure. Mandalorian, number 400 of 750. That's cool. I thought they made 1,000 of all those, but boom, there's just 750 of those. Great stuff, guys. All right, let me know in the comments what you think of Cidercade Dallas. Pretty awesome arcade and brewery. See back here, they've got the big vats where they're doing their brewing. Anyway, let me know what you think. I would really appreciate it. And if you've been here, let me know in the comments. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We will talk to you in another video.